Hi, and welcome to the Secret Hit Songwriting Formula. If you're new to the channel on YouTube, please be sure to subscribe. We do videos here showing you how to recognize the patterns found in hit songs because there is a secret hit songwriting formula. All songs on the radio, past and present day, have followed certain patterns embedded within the compositions in order to become commercially successful, and we show you those patterns here so you can use them in your songs. So today we're going to be looking at a song by Rihanna, of course, because she's making waves with her Super Bowl appearance, looking at the classic We Found Love. So if you're familiar with our formula that we teach, it involves the concept of self-similarity. That is, the part contains the whole contains the part, kind of a pattern we see in nature. And we're going to be looking for 3-note rhythmic hooks specifically, okay? These 3-note rhythmic hooks are going to establish themselves clearly and obviously in all of the significant song sections. In this case, we have the verse, the pre-chorus in the different color there, and then the chorus, okay? So 3 different song sections. All are going to demonstrate a clear and obvious 3-note rhythmic hook for the concept of self-similarity, okay? So basically, we talk about in our book, The Secret Hit Songwriting Formula, that sometimes we don't just count up the syllables or organize the syllables into groups of 3 to come up with our 3-note formula. Sometimes we just look for those 3 notes to establish themselves clearly and obviously. And one of the ways they can do that is by appearing in the same beat of the measure every time they appear in that section. So let's see how that plays out in the verse. We have yellow diamonds in the light. So this is what we're going to be looking at, is the in the light, okay? This, and we're standing side by side. This time that 3-note hook establishes itself a little differently. It stretches itself out with augmentation. But what happens is, as your shadow crosses mine is congruent with in the light, right? Because those both happen at the same part of the measure, right? In the light or crosses mine, same rhythm. They're happening at the same beats in each measure, okay? What it takes to come alive. And then once again, the way that she stretches out the come alive by augmenting that rhythm there and stretching out the rhythm, that's also congruent with what we saw in the second line, okay? So the second and fourth lines are congruent with the 3-note rhythmic hook, and the first and third lines are congruent with the 3-note rhythmic hook, the 3-note rhythmic hook, excuse me. So that's how a 3-note formula is clearly established in the verse, okay? We're not counting all the syllables and breaking the syllables all into groups of 3, which sometimes it works out that way. No, and this time, the 3-note rhythmic hook is just establishing itself by appearing in the same places in the different measures it appears, okay? So that, because our ears have heard a 3-note rhythmic hook in the verse, that's setting up our subconscious mind to expect to hear a 3-note rhythmic hook in the next section of the song. And when our ears do hear that 3-note rhythmic hook, it's very satisfying, as if we've known the song all along, and that's what gives it its kind of extra catchy, magical quality. So I changed colors because it's a new song section, and wait, why did I do that right in the middle of a word? Well, because the 3-note rhythmic hook in the pre-chorus is already starting to establish itself on this phrase, live. So this syllable on alive actually plays into the 3-note rhythmic hook of the verse and plays into the 3-note rhythmic hook in the pre-chorus. Sometimes you can have a single syllable kind of bookend like that and play a significant role in different sections. So, live. It's the way I'm feeling, I just can't deny. There's that same 3-note rhythmic hook that has the same rhythm as these 3 syllables there, right? Live, right? And deny. Actually, I did this wrong. It should be written like this, excuse me. Nigh. There's where the 3 syllables fall. Okay, so there you go. Come alive, right? And I just can't deny. So these 3 syllables and these 3 syllables both are occurring in the same beats in the measure, okay? So that's that element again, and the fact that it ends the phrases in the pre-chorus, just like how it ends the phrases in the verse. Again, very congruent, very pleasing to our ear to hear that 3-note rhythmic hook, wrapping up the phrases and establishing itself in the same beats in the measure, okay? So that's how that's worked out in the pre-chorus. But I've gotta let it go is just all insignificant. It just doesn't count, doesn't matter. Our 3-note rhythmic hook has already established itself once every 4 measures, which is all it needs to do in that song section. Okay, so once again, because we've heard a 3-note rhythmic hook in the verse and a 3-note rhythmic hook in the pre-chorus, that's setting up our subconscious mind to expect to hear a 3-note rhythmic hook in the chorus as well, and it's very rewarding to our ears when we do. We found love in a hopeless place. We found love in a hopeless place. What's happening here? She's using the same accent pattern in the chorus that she used in the verse, right? She's doing the same trick of, you know, hopeless place, being congruent with the 3rd line of the chorus, and then the hopeless place being congruent with the 4th line of the chorus if we actually wrote them out. So same accent trick, the same 3-note rhythmic hook accent trick in the chorus that happens in the verse. So therefore the formula of 3s is accomplished, and all 3 song sections have 3-note rhythmic hook similarity. If you need more help recognizing these patterns in all hit songs on the radio so that you can make your compositions more likely to become hits, please visit our website, www.secrethitsongwritingformula.com. We have the only ebook in the world there that gives away all these various secret formulas with multiple examples of hit songs from multiple decades. Comes with a money-back guarantee if you're not happy for any reason. So check this book out, and happy songwriting. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.